The new curriculum in Wales is about experience for learning. It's about getting to know and value our local, national and international society. And this is the very core of the 4 purposes. There are many reasons to take pupils on a visit to a museum or an art gallery. It's good to get out of school and into public spaces. It's good for wellbeing and to develop confidence in stepping through those big doors of an institution, which many of us in our future will be contributors to as members of our state. Museums and galleries care for objects and artworks of significance, and it's really great to experience this in person rather than as a digital experience. As educators, we're not only preparing our students to be artists or to work in the creative industries, but we are preparing them to have a passion for life, and part of this is about developing an enjoyment and understanding of our own culture in Wales. As educators, we know that pupils learn in many different ways. Some like text, some like diagrams, some like to learn through doing, and some like to learn through social experience. Visiting a gallery gives a wide range of learning opportunities for children of all ages and all learning styles. And there are likely to be well-developed learning support tools in galleries to enhance that experience, such as short films, activities, games, and touch objects. A tour by a curator or educator might also offer inspirational insights into exhibitions, displays, and specific pieces of art. We never know what might capture the imaginations of a child, and visiting an art gallery or a museum really opens up the opportunity to see what those individuals are interested in. As individuals, we connect with art and objects in individual ways. We bring our own life experience with us when we read or experience art and objects. So giving pupils the opportunity to explore exhibitions and displays might lead them to an object of interest that isn't available on the web, or that we might not expect them to be inspired by. Galleries and museums tell stories through objects and art. The displays and exhibitions are curated by experts, and experiencing this visual storytelling presents the opportunity for us to make connections between objects and artworks. We can only really experience this in a gallery context. To really experience an artwork or object, it's best to see it close up, in all its glory. By doing this, we get to experience what we call the materiality of an object or artwork, and this could be a multisensory experience. Looking at an object or artwork close up exposes the detail to us that isn't possible digitally. We can see the scale of the piece, maybe the tiny detailed brushstrokes, the intricacy of a piece of studio porcelain, or the grandness of a frame, and the emotion of photographed faces. Much contemporary artwork is responsive to the audience. Maybe it moves or has sounds or smells. Sometimes the art is about being in the space, and we just can't experience this from the classroom or from home. We can also think about the skills of the artist or maker and imagine the artist working on that piece of work. We can get up close to the artist and have a different connection to the work, so providing a more focused opportunity to explore the stories of the object and what that object might tell us if it could talk. The very meaning of a lot of art from the modernist period onwards is about context and how the art is presented or represented. Simply placing an object or piece of art in a gallery context changes its meaning and its value. Visiting a gallery helps pupils to explore context and meaning, whether that be contextualising art or seeking value in a museum object. Exploring context with pupils in authentic gallery situations gives us the opportunity to look at those objects and artworks in new ways. It's a great opportunity to get drawing at galleries. It's often more focused and more immersive in this context than in a classroom, with less distractions and more opportunities to look and explore in more detail. With the new curriculum upon us, it's helpful for schools to build good relationships with their local museums and galleries. Many local museums and galleries are very open to displaying the work of school children in their galleries. The aim of the 4 purposes is to create generations who will have positive relationships with society into the future, who will have an enjoyment of culture and are active agents in our contemporary culture. Only a few of our pupils will become artists, but many might work in the creative industries or tourism. The creative industries, like all industries, needs accountants, lawyers, project managers, administrators and caterers. And the cultural sector is for society to drive. Even if our pupils are not seeking to work within these industries, we hope that they will find enjoyment and pleasure from the arts. Visiting galleries and museums is a big part of that, and developing the confidence of our young people to respond to art and objects in their individual ways, as well as being able to walk through the doors of our institutions, is important. And that's one of the most important reasons to visit galleries with your pupils.